Hi there. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a step-by-step of how you can migrate to the UK. I'm going to be giving you examples, 7 different documents that you need to upload to be able to be qualified to get the license to be a teacher in the UK. And I'm also going to be showing you what you need to pay in terms of payment for this. So this video is all about the step-by-step on how to apply, the document that I require, and the cost implication. In my next video, which I plan to do in the next couple of days, I'm going to be walking you through an example of a QTS application. That's QTS is the license that you need to be qualified to teach in the UK. And in the other video that I'll be doing, I'll be walking you through how to prepare your CV for teaching jobs in the UK. One of the videos I plan to do also will be going to be giving you an example of how to prepare for interview when you finally get opportunity to be interviewed for a teaching job in the UK. So one of that video that I plan to do in the future is walking you through how you can get a skilled worker visa for your teaching job in the UK. So welcome back to my channel. My name is Segun Fatuma, and on this channel, I provide information that relates to how you can migrate to the UK or other country. So the first thing to be clear on is that I did a video a couple of days ago where I gave a very, very broad overview on how teachers that are qualified in their country can migrate to the UK. And from that video, I've had questions being asked and to give some detail, and that is the purpose of this particular video. So one thing to know is that for anybody in any country to teach in the UK, there are 4 different routes to teach in the UK. So the first one is the one I want to explain today, which is by applying for QTS. That's the qualified teacher status using an online application, which I will explain today. Second way to be a qualified teacher in the UK is to apply for assessment-only QTS. Assessment-only QTS, this is very different. This is for people that qualify outside the country, outside the UK, and maybe they are teaching. They may not have teaching qualification, but they have experience in teaching in their own country, and they want to migrate to the UK. So this is not what I intend to explain in this particular video. If you are interested in me taking time to explain this, I would like you to leave a comment down on this video. If I get about 20 comments or I get about 100 likes, I'm going to take my time to explain to you how you can migrate to the UK, even if you don't have teaching qualification, but you have some teaching experience. So the other route to teach in the UK is when you apply for teaching training in England. So that means that you live in England and you are trained as a teacher. That is just very straightforward. And the last one is apply to train for international qualified teacher status. That also is for people that are already in the UK and that also want to teach in the UK. So the first one is what I want to explain here. And this is very, very important for people not currently living in the UK. So in my last video, if you have not listened to it, I made an announcement that from the 1st of February, 2023, some teachers in 7 different countries will be qualified to apply for their own QTS. So that means they are qualified to apply for a license to teach in the UK. So these countries are Ghana, Indian, Jamaican, Nigeria, Singapore, South Africa, and Zimbabwe. So those 7 countries from next week are going to be qualified to be able to apply for their QTS. So one other thing to mention is that UK is particularly interested in people that have special subjects that are needed here. One of them is languages. If you are qualified to teach languages such as, say, French, German, and other one is mathematics and sciences. So if you're qualified to teach in mathematics, to teach sciences, say biology, chemistry, physics, and all that. So these are going to be very, very interesting for you to listen to the rest of the presentation. So from the 1st of February, and even before then, what are the documents that you will need to be able to apply for your license to be able to teach in the UK for your QTS? So there are 7 different documents to get ready. So one of them is your proof of identity. And this cannot just be any proof of identity. Number 1 proof is a passport. If you have international passport to travel, this will be qualified to be a proof of identity. It could be a birth certificate, recognized birth certificate. It could also be national identity. So you need either one of these to show your proof of identity. That's number 1. Number 2 is that you must have a bachelor degree, or you have a bachelor degree in education, or you have a postgraduate certificate in education, or postgraduate diploma in education, or you have a master's degree in education. So you must show your qualification. So like I said, this video is for people that qualify as a teacher in their country. So if you're qualified as a teacher in your country, it means that probably you have a bachelor in education, or you have a postgraduate certificate in education, or postgraduate diploma in education. So you must show your proof of qualification. And to show that, for you to apply, you will need to show your certificate and as well as your transcript. So your transcript will show the subject that you took in your way for your degree. So that's number 2 document you need to get ready. Number 3 document is that you must show a proof of registration with a teacher association in your country. So that means that if you're in Nigeria, for example, probably there is an association called Teachers Association of Nigeria, something like that. So you must show that you are registered as a teacher with a society in your country. So normally, maybe you would just need to get a letter from them to show that, or maybe you have like a proof, like a certificate to show that you are a member of a teacher association in your country. So that is number 3. So number 4 is that you must show a proof that you have at least 1 year or 2 years professional teaching experience. You have been teaching for 2 years. So this, how do you show this proof? This could be, an example could be a letter from your head of department, or maybe a letter from your head teacher to show that you have been working for the last 2 years. Or you can show like a letter of employment to show when you started working. If you started working since 2020, as a teacher, you can say that I've been working for 2020 up to now. So you need to show that proof that you've been teaching, professional teaching, in the last 1 or 2 years. Number 4, I think, number 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5 is that you must also provide 2 reference letters. You provide 2 reference letter. Reference letter will be like a character letter, a reference, and as well as professional letter to say that you have good character and you have worked on a particular subject for years. So number 6 is that you must show your what is called the GCSE in the UK. In other countries, like in the West Africa, it's called like WAEC, your secondary school certificate or SSC certificate. And this must include that you have done subjects such as English and mathematics. So you must show your secondary school certificate. And number 7 is that to show evidence of English language proficiency. Because you are coming to the UK, you must be able to teach in English. You must show that evidence. So how do you show this evidence? One way to show the evidence is that you show an evidence that your medium of instruction, the way you were taught in your country, you were taught in English language. That is one way. If you can prove that, that is fine. If you cannot prove that, one other way to show is to write an exam. There are some approved examination that you can write in your country, and you must pass at B2 level English language test. So this means that maybe you pass your reading, you pass the listening, you pass the speaking, at least at 5.5 score. So these are the the 7 steps, 7 documents that you will need to get prepared, which we use to apply for your QTS status from the 1st of February. So again, I want to just run through them. Number 1 is a proof of identity. Number 2 is your qualification, bachelor qualification or any degree qualification. Number 3 is your proof of registration with the Teachers Association. Number 4 is at least 1 year professional teaching experience. At least two references. You show your WAEC or SSC certificates, including English and mathematics, and you show evidence of English proficiency. These documents are what you need to apply for your QTS status from the 1st of February 2023. So when you're applying for the QTS in England, don't forget that you do not need to undergo any training. You don't need any other training to make the application. You don't need to visit the UK at that time of your application. And so when you have all those documents, so on this YouTube today, I'm going to be providing a link of where you can make your application. Again, don't forget that you can only apply from the 1st of February 2023. And so the next thing I want to talk about is how much will this thing cost? You don't pay anything to make this application. To be a qualified teacher, to get a qualified teacher status, you don't pay anything. Just get those documents I just mentioned. You upload them on the link I'm going to provide on this YouTube video, and you click apply, and you don't pay anything. If anybody asks for any money, just know that they're trying to scam you. Okay, so that's the information I want to provide. Don't forget to like this video and share with your friends. If you are on a WhatsApp status where you have so many teachers, share with them. This might just be very helpful for somebody. In my next video, I'm going to be sharing about, I'm going to be walking you through on an example of a QTS application. Other video, I'm going to be talking about CV, preparing for a job, how to get a job, where to get a job. I'm going to be telling you about the interview, how to get ready for the interview, and how to get your visa. Yeah, so when I made the last video, I've asked people ask me if there can be opportunity for consultation to discuss one-on-one with me. That is absolutely fine. I want to share something quickly with you. So to do consultation, I would like to share this with you. Please feel free to contact me for consultation. So what I'm showing on this slide is a charity that is very, very dear to me. So I'm going to be requesting that you support my charity. So the charity is called BOASfoundation.org. If you want a 15 minutes consultation with me, please feel free to just pay the 30,000 naira to the charity account. You pay 30 pounds to the charity account and just send an evidence of that payment to this email, which is for that charity, boasfoundation@gmail.com. If you want a longer consultation, either 30 minutes, please feel free to pay 50,000 naira to that charity account or 50 pounds to the charity account and send the evidence to this email. And I'll be organizing that consultation with you. I'm going to be having time. I don't do this for money. I have my job full time. So for any consultation, has to be in the evening time or in the weekend. So thank you very much, everybody, for listening. I'm going to be looking forward to your question and comments. Thank you, and God bless. And I wish you all the best for your application. God bless. Bye-bye.